So in this short tutorial, I want to quickly show you how to use the mail merge feature in Microsoft Word. So kindly note, the very first thing you need to do is to ensure you have your database, all right? So in my database, I have columns like title, first name, last name, address, and payment status. Now go ahead and save your file. I've saved mine as membership dues, all right? You can save it as a .csv or in the default format. You're good to go. So once your database is ready, kindly close your database. All right, so it might prompt you to save it. So just go ahead and save it. Yes, replace, no problem. All right, so yes, keep using Control N. Right, so let's go away with this. All right, so once you're done creating your database, the next thing you need to do is to launch your Microsoft Word. Now navigate to the Mailings tab. Now click on the drop down menu under Start Mail Merge, then click on Step by Step Mail Merge Wizard. The wizard would appear to your far right. Now it prompts you asking what type of document you want to work on. So we have letters, we have email messages, envelopes, labels, and directories. In a more advanced tutorial, I'll be showing you how to work with the other ones. But for this short tutorial, we only want to concentrate on letters. So kindly move on to the next step. Click on Start Your Document. So it's asking, do you have a template you want to use, or do you want to use this current document? Yes, tell you want to use this current document, and click on Next to select the recipient. Now browse to, we want to use an existing list, of course. Browse to where you saved your database. Mine was saved in my workbook, and I named it membership dues. Yes, so I can use this format, no problem. Click on Open. Now once you do that, it will ask you if this is the name of the worksheet in the workbook you've chosen. Yes, I named mine payment status, so I'll go ahead and click on what? OK. Now can you see? Word can now read the content of my database. So all I need to do is click on what? OK. OK. All right. Now it says write your letter. That's the next step. Click on write your letter. Now what exactly do I want in the body of my letter? Number one, I need an address block. So click on address block. All right, so can you see? It's showing us that this is what you will see in the address block. So for example, the first contact in my database is Mr. Nsikak Edit, and this is his address. So I'll click on next to see the next person, Mrs. Victoria Umoren. The next person, Mrs. Kafayat Jimo. The next person is Mr. Obinan Sofo, and so on. So I can actually read through my database in Word now. So all I need to do is click on what? OK, and press enter maybe once or twice. And I need a greeting line. So let me click on greeting line. So I want it to read maybe Dear Mr. Momodu, Dear Mr. Frank, Dear Mrs. Kafayat, and so on. So click on OK as well. Now I can go ahead now and type my letter. So I could say, this is a notification. All right, so if you still need to fill up the body, just for tutorial purposes, I would just say 3 more columns, each with 3 more paragraphs, each with 2 paragraphs. All right, so let me assume this is my letter. Now I can end my letter sincerely and put in my name, Pierre Francis, secretary, or whatever you need. Now I am done with this letter. All right, so the next thing I need to do is to preview my letter. Now can you see, automatically the body of the letter is retained, while the wizard, the mail merge wizard, as in automatically will fix in the names of our respective contacts. Currently I'm on the 7th contact, you can see. So let me switch to the very first person. All right, so the very first person is Mr. Nsikak Edit with his address, then Dear Mr. Edit. When I click on this forward arrow, it moves to the next person, Mrs. Victoria, next person, and so on. So my letter is ready, I'm good to go. All I need to do is finish the mail merge operation. Now click on complete the mail merge. Then if I am okay with this, then I can go ahead now and click on what? Print. Now, but hold on, before we click on print, what if there's a particular letter for a particular member that you need to add something extra to? All right, so all you need to do is click on what? Edit individual letters. Now, click on OK. Click on OK. Now, browse through the individual letters until you see the particular one you want to use. So let's assume, let's use Mr. Obinan Sofo as our secretary for the day. And we want to ensure it is only his own letter that has that information. So we could say, kindly note, you will serve as the secretary for the meeting. So your confirmation is required urgently. Is needed urgently for us to go ahead with the printing of the program for the day. All right, full stop. So you note every other letter will be what we've typed initially. The only letter that will have this particular sentence will be the letter for Mr. Sofo. Now you can go ahead now and click on File and click on what? Print. So your letters will start coming out and you're good to go. So that brings us to the end of part 1 of this short tutorial. Now there's something about mail merge most people don't know about that I want to quickly show you in part 2 of this particular video. Now we're done with this letter, so we can go ahead and save the letter. If this is the letter you want to send out, you're good to go. All right, so I don't want to save this. Then I'm also done with this, so I can close the mail merge. All right, now let me open a new document, Control N. We want to write 2 different types of letters using mail merge. One saying thank you to members that have paid their membership dues, and another one sending a reminder to those that are yet to pay up, urging them to pay up, asked to pay an extra or maybe penalty for late payments and all that. So let me show you how to write 2 different letters in one particular document. All right, so it's as simple as going to mailings, go to your start mail merge, step-by-step mail merge. Now we want to actually write a letter, so you go ahead and start the document. We want to use this current document, so let's select our recipients. Browse to the recipients, go to where you have the file. So mine is in my Excel workbooks folder, and I've named that particular file membership dues. Then go ahead and click on what? OK. OK second time, and OK third time, and we're good to go. Now let's write our letter, right? So it says write your what? Letter. Now before we write the letter, can you see this portion where it says rules? All right, click on rules and click on, depending on what you want to do. What I want to do is an if then else operation, so I'll click on if then else. All right, now the field I want to use to sort who should get what letter is our payment status field. So I'll say equal to paid. All right, so if your status says you've paid your membership dues, you should get this letter. Thank you for your payment. All right, full stop. This goes a long way to show how committed you are to our cause. All right, we appreciate you as one of us and look forward to better days together. You could just come up with anything. Now for those that do not have the payment status of paid, they should get this other letter. We regret to inform you that due to non-conformity to our membership dues payment, you will be required to make an extra payment for late dues. Kindly forward your dues to the office of the accountant. Thanks. All right, so we now have two letters, so go ahead and click on what's okay. All right, now on top of that letter, now I can go ahead now and punch in my address block, so we know who's getting what and all that. So adding your address block. All right, click on OK. Then add in a greeting line as well. Click on what's okay, and we're good to go. Now let's start from the very first contact in our list. Now look at the letter. Okay, let's preview the letter first. Preview your letters. All right, can you see Mr. Insikak has a payment status of what? Paid. So he's getting a different letter. Thank you for your payment. This goes a long way to show how committed you are to our course. We appreciate you as one of us and look forward to better days together. Now let's go to the next person, hopefully. All right, good. So Mrs. Omoren is defaulting, and of course, automatically she gets a different letter. We regret to inform you that due to non-conformity to our membership dues payment, you will be required to make an extra payment for late dues. Kindly forward your dues to the office of the accountant. Thanks. Now, if we move to another one, all right, Mr. Jima has paid, so he's getting a different letter. Mr. Nsafa has paid, he's getting the same letter. Now, Mr. Edor is getting the letter meant for those that are defaulting. So you can see how powerful the mail merge is. All right, so kindly try it out and see if you can replicate what I've done. If you like this video, kindly like this video by hitting the like icon, and if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get alerted when I post in new videos. Thanks and God bless.